I just want to make sure that we keep Mr. Kevin Samuels, God rest his soul, legacy alive, man. This man was saving the men. He was. And I'm going to make it my business to keep his legacy alive, to keep his message alive. So, without further ado, one of the greatest messages I've heard in a long time from the late, great Kevin Samuels. And I'll be right back. But I'm going to let the man speak first.
What women should do is marry before they have a child. Because this is what happens. You are too old, too many miles to be demanding high prices. What women in your position should do is be fortunate to lower your expectations down to your level. You can't get higher than your level. You're lucky if you find a guy who's willing to marry you and be a stepfather to a child, period. Because being a stepfather, which I have been one, is a thankless job. Much less to a stepfather to a guy by your own admission is not the caliber of a man you even wanted to marry. This is why women should marry your child's father and don't make babies with a man you're not going to be with for the rest of your life. Really, that's the answer. Because anything after this is trying to make the best of a bad situation. And I know it's not popular. And I know people don't like the way it sounds. But the older you get, the more women tend to want. You tend to want men who are earning more, doing more, to be able to provide more because your standards are higher because of lived experience. But your value is lower. You cannot get more in the main. Yes, there are women out there who can do it, but in the main, the majority of women cannot. Would you marry a man who's making $45,000 a year?
I mean, close to it, sure. If he had ambition.
There's always an add-on when I ask these questions. I said making $45,000 a year. He's happy making $45,000 a year.
No, I couldn't be satisfied with that type of complacency.
Then you screwed yourself.
All right, so y'all heard the Godfather, man. So men, stop creating all these kids out here, man, if you ain't trying to take care of any. And women, stop having all these kids, man, and you ain't even married yet. All right, we got to stop these generational cycles, man. We got to stop creating broke families out here. Kids cost money. I don't be understanding why y'all be want to have all these kids with all these different people. It's crazy to me. Make it make sense.